This is a video I'm doing with this individual here trying to ask a flat earth question, or flat earthers a question in which he says he's never received a response to. I have the answer, so I am going to put this in. I'm going to give him this video, as in I'm going to go into his page, his site on YouTube, and I want him to answer or point the faults to my video. So this is a video challenge. He's challenging the flat earth community. I'm here to stand up, and I want him to go toe to toe with me. I'm just going to play his first answer. I didn't go through his first question. I didn't go through all his questions, but he says he's got like 3 questions that he's asked and no one can answer them. I'm going to point out his mistakes, and I'm going to show proof that he's wrong and that I am correct. Here we go.
The magnetic fields. We're going to be getting into that here in a second. Okay? Counterclockwise direction. Counterclockwise meaning that it is traveling in the opposite direction that a clock travels. Derp.
You see that little derp thing he did? It's a way of people that they try to seem like they're so intelligent, and then they mock you with sounds and stuff like that. So whoever's still asleep is watching this guy and is like, oh, whoa, yeah, this guy knows what he's talking about. And he's making silly little noises to go with the idiocy of the flat earth people. Again, it's just to keep people deceived. That's just all cockiness that he's showing. Like this guy has all the answers, but he's going to mess up in just a few seconds.
Okay, so we can say CC, counterclockwise. Now,
here we go. He just said it's counterclockwise, and he's correct on that part.
So why we call it north and south is because of the magnetic fields, and we're going to be getting into that here in a second. Okay? Counterclockwise direction. Counterclockwise meaning that it is traveling in the opposite direction that a clock travels. Derp. Okay? So we can say CC, counterclockwise. Now, first question for you flat earthers. You have to explain this.
I will.
It will not work in your model, but it's reality. Okay? We have things that we, normal human beings, like to call stars.
Yeah, because we're not normal.
And no matter where you are on the planet, you can pretty much see some stars at night if you look up, as long as the sky is clear. We can see stars. Okay? Now, if you are on the northern hemisphere and you look up, you will notice, over a period of time, that the stars appear to be traveling in a counterclockwise direction.
Yep, look how confident he is. He says that the Earth rotates counterclockwise, and he is correct on that. But if you look north, just because the Earth is spinning counterclockwise, that doesn't mean that the stars are moving in that direction. If you actually go to this website, which I found, it's from the University of Nebraska, Lincoln, and you look at what it says here, rotation of the sky. Okay, because the Earth is rotating, the sky appears to rotate. Viewed from above the North Pole, like he just said, the Earth is rotating counterclockwise, like he said. For an observer on Earth, objects move from east to west. So, if you, like what he's saying right here, if you're here and the ball is moving counterclockwise, then and you look up here, this is east and this is west. East and west. That means the sky's not rotating the same direction as the Earth. It's actually going the opposite direction, as the university has said. The stars rotate from east to west, and that makes it clockwise, not counterclockwise, but clockwise. So again, if we go here, and they even go further to say, for an observer on the Earth, objects move from east to west. So that's clockwise. This is true for both northern and southern hemisphere. That means even if you're upside down here, and you're looking up, and this is east and this is west, it's the same image that you'll get from the north. Because the stars, just like the university says right here, for an observer, objects move from east to west, true for both northern and southern hemisphere. So, wow, this guy totally messed up here. Let's hear him continue to say what is the rotation in the bottom, because he's going to say that whatever happens up here is the opposite on here.
Okay. Cool. Now, if you are on the southern hemisphere and you look up, it would appear as if the stars, over a period of time, would travel in a counterclockwise. I'm sorry, in a clockwise direction. Explain how that could possibly happen on a flat Earth model. It only works on a sphere. It's impossible to happen on a flat Earth.
Because it doesn't happen.
Simple test, doesn't require a telescope, doesn't require anything except some time and you laying on your back.
And some brains. So I'm going to post this video. I want you to challenge me, go toe to toe, because when I say that, because you're trying to say no flat earther has been able to answer this, I'm saying that the Earth is flat and everything is everything that we see when we look north, no matter where you are on the flat surface, it's all spinning the same way. And even again, you're like, oh no, we live on a ball. So you go to the University of Nebraska here, and they're gonna tell you these people that you're supposedly getting your information from, because you seem like you know everything, and you hold the keys to knowledge and the universe, your supposed universe. So these people right here, the people with the degrees, I don't know if you have degrees or not, but this is a university. I'm sure this has been peer reviewed and everything, and they're telling you, like, I don't know, are you going to write these people a letter and tell them that they're wrong? Because it says here, for an observer on Earth, objects move from east to west. This is true for both northern and southern hemisphere. Yes, the Earth is rotating counterclockwise. But for an observer on Earth, objects move from east to west on both east to west. This is true for both northern and southern hemisphere. Again, if you're the bottom or the top, things go east to west, clockwise, east to west, clockwise. If you can please give us your explanation to that. What do you have to say?